Azziad Nasenya obsessed with Pastor Nganga. So Azziad Nasenya recently decided to go live on TikTok, and as she kept her fans busy with some discussion and conversation here and there, she decided to speak and say something that has been in her mind for some time, stating that the person she admires, or if there's one person she really admires, it's gotta be Pastor Nganga. And this is because of his freedom of speech. And even tu Pastor Nganga hujibonga bila any worries of any repercussions. And given in a world where, you have to be keen with what you're saying, she feels Pastor Nganga is one to admire because of this particular trait.
I'm obsessed with, not obsessed, but I like Pastor Nganga. So we're going to be doing a lot of his skits. Like, he's so controversial, and I like how he just speaks his mind with no filter. And we're having a conversation with someone the other day, and we're just talking about freedom. And true freedom comes from truly saying what you think without fearing of the consequences, without fearing the consequences or the repercussions. But then that's the thing. We live in a world where you cannot just say anything, right? And I think it's our neighbors here in Uganda who are told by their president that you have the freedom of speech. What we cannot guarantee you is freedom after the speech. And that hit me. And I'm like, damn.
Now, this is something to look at a deeper angle or another perspective. Now, when did you ever imagine that one day Azziad Nasenya would be on TikTok live and tell us that the one person she admires is Pastor Nganga? Like, I feel like if she would have said somebody else, maybe Mkurugenzi, or nafeel Pastor Nganga ni mbali, like umeacha kila mtu kwa industry yote, the whole entertainment industry and every other entertainer, and you've decided it's Pastor Nganga. Because we have many controversial people in just the entertainment segment alone. That's nafeel umeruka entertainment segment yetu ukaenda all the way to the religious side. Then I feel like it's nikwenda mbali sana. But also looking at this, I feel like Apa Azziad ametukanganya kidogo, because there are good reasons as to why we have repercussions. There are good reasons as to why kuna consequences za vitu zenye unasema. Because in as much as we are trying to say, be free, speak yourself, speak your mind, say your opinion won't matter if it's infringing on somebody else's rights. That's why we have law cases about defamation and whatnot. Now hapa ndio, on my own perspective, I'm saying Azziad is a little bit confused, because if we might recall a few years back, she was the person taking people to court. In fact, this is her reputation. And this is where, from my own perspective, I think Azziad is a little bit confused, because some years back, she was the one front row kukimbiza watu kwa koti, defamation this, defamation that, living out of the radio station because somebody asked her a wrong question and whatnot. But when it comes to Pastor Nganga's controversial speeches, all of a sudden, she's all up for it. All of a sudden, she's obsessed with it. Make it make sense. Like, Pastor Nganga has said some of the worst things, especially about women, in his church, kwa hiyo podium yake, and you as a woman, you claim that this is the person you are obsessed with because of his speeches. This is a bit too far for Azziad, or a bit too low for Azziad, if you ask me, in my own opinion. And I think she's just trying to clout chase, because again, we do know Pastor Nganga is this person who will ride with the wave. So say something about him online. We've even seen him attacking some of those people who go to record these snippets or videos from his church, and he's likely to go with this wave. So let's wait and see. But I feel like Azziad is clout chasing. That's one thought or one speculation I have. The other speculation I have that I'm also seeing people making on social media or komtandao is the fact that maybe ameamua sasa, after asking almost everyone in the entertainment industry for loans, she has now decided she wants to venture into a new space. Because we've literally had celebrities left, right, and center speaking about Azziad's alleged debts and whatnot. So maybe she's now looking for another person to loan her some money. I don't know, but let's just look at some of these comments. Huko hupati mkopo ngo. So somebody else thinking same as I, someone else adds, anataka Azziad, yani kumkopa, sadaka jameni. And just another person says, Commander amefikiwa. So these are some of the views from netizens, and that's my take personally. Let me know what your take is on this and whether you approve this whole thing of Azziad claiming to be obsessed with Pastor Nganga. Comment down below, and thank you for watching. This has been our entertainment segment here on Mutembe TV. See you next time for more updates.